On Wednesday, June 1st, local officials, business leaders, and other dignitaries came together to honor the graduation of 12 young people from Project Search, a unique school-to-work program that combines classroom instruction, career exploration, and hands-on worksite training.
Please be seated. Good evening and welcome. I'm Todd Birch, the CEO of Aspirus Riverview Hospital and Clinics, and I'm honored to be introducing Scott Walker, 45th Governor of Wisconsin. We're here this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of 12 wonderful young adults. Governor Walker was here to celebrate, along with us, the graduation of the inaugural Aspirus Riverview Project Search class. I want to thank him on behalf of these honored guests for taking time to be here with us today. Under the leadership of Governor Walker, Project Search sites in Wisconsin have expanded from just 2 in 2010 to 16 in 2016. Through the Governor's Year of a Better Bottom Line initiative, Governor Walker pledged to support 20 additional Project Search sites by 2020, and you can see we're well on our way. Governor Walker believes that Project Search achieves 2 important objectives: that young people learn important skills and gain work experience that will help them gain meaningful employment, and 2, that participating employers will learn about the unique skills and work ethic that can improve the culture and contribute to the success of the organization. And I can say without a doubt that Aspirus Riverview is a better place because of the contributions of these 12 young people. The Governor understands that all of us, no matter who we are and what barriers we have to overcome, want to find meaningful work and make a meaningful contribution to society. And now, I'd like to offer the Governor the podium, and I know that you'll join me in giving him a warm welcome.
Thanks, Todd. First off, congratulations to the 12 graduates of Project Search. We're so pleased to be with you today, and I know your family and your friends and all your supporters out here are just absolutely thrilled with your graduation. And equally as important, not just with the ceremony today, but with all the work that you put in and the success that you found through this program and the success you'll find again in the future. I want to thank not only our 12 interns, but to all your families and supporters out in the crowd. Certainly thank Aspirus Riverview Hospital and Clinics for taking the leadership to step up and be one of our newest additions this year in 2016. As you mentioned, and this is one of the great things we hear, it's part of the reason why we're able to keep adding more sites around the state, is exactly, Todd, what you said, which is those who choose to participate in the program may come in thinking that they're doing a service. What they find, and what you echoed, was that our interns through Project Search add as much to the places that they work at as they're getting in return. And so we really appreciate not just the leadership, but all the teams at Riverview who've been a part of making this year so successful. Appreciate the partnership in each case for us to have a successful Project Search site It takes not only a location like Riverview, but also great partners, and so to ODC for Opportunity Development Centers, we appreciate the work to make this successful. To the Wisconsin Rapids School District and the leadership there, thank you for making this possible, and to all the other partners. It really does, it's really exciting to see all of you here today. As was mentioned in the introduction, we started out, actually Project Search is a nationwide program that started about 2 decades ago in 1996 in Cincinnati. It only came to Wisconsin about 8 years ago in 2008, started down in Madison, and in the first couple of years there were just 2 hospitals. One being the Middleton Veterans Memorial Hospital in Madison, and its neighbor came about the following, or a year and a half later in 2010 at the University of Wisconsin Hospital and Clinics. And then there was a boom in 2011. There were 3 new sites added, and there have been a series since. And as was mentioned, our goal in 2014 was to add a series more, so by the school year 2017, we'd have 27 sites around the state. We are well on our way to achieving that task, and I think every time we have another successful graduation, it's not only important for our graduates, it sends a message to others to open up that opportunity for other future interns at sites not only here in Wisconsin Rapids, but across the state. And so thank you to each of you for opening the door to others to having this opportunity not only here, but at other sites. I found in 2011, when I was touring the 2 sites in Madison, what really struck me, and all of you here who are supporting your beloved graduate here know this so well, that the opportunities provided through this program are really remarkable. And I stress all the time when we talk about this program as part of a larger initiative we call a Better Bottom Line in the state that we do with our partners in nonprofits and in for-profit, and particularly through the state's 2 of the key departments. One is through the Department of Workforce Development, which helps specifically with this program. The other is the Department of Health Services, and specifically the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation, which has been a great leader in helping us with Project Search and other similar programs like that. But working together, one of the things we stress is that this is not about a charity. This is not charity. What we find, and what's so exciting about this program, is that Project Search gives our interns the tools and the confidence to be valuable parts, valuable employees and partners within our respective communities. In fact, what we specifically love about Project Search, and I hope that you've seen, is this helps reveal not only to individuals, but to the places you're going to work at in the future. It reveals the unique abilities that people have instead of disabilities that sometimes society focuses on. That's really important. What opened my eyes to this in particular was back in 2011, 5 years ago, when I toured 2 of the sites. I was going through looking at the various different jobs that people were involved in as interns and the rotation they were having, and I came across a young woman who touched me then and still touches me today. And that was, this young woman had a very acute autism when she came into the program. And what she found, and she's now subsequently been able to employ beyond just her time at Project Search, what she found was the perfect match. You see, through her rotation, one of the stops she made at that hospital was she worked in the area of the hospital where they sterilize surgical equipment. Now, anybody who knows anything about a hospital knows that that's one of the most important places for a hospital, because if you're going to surgery, you got to have sterilized equipment to work on someone, or there could be serious problems. Well, to sterilize surgical equipment, you need people who are capable of doing the same task exactly right every single time. Repetition. For someone with acute autism, oftentimes repetition is exactly what that person needs. And so it was the perfect meshing together of someone's, in this case, unique ability that others in society might somehow view as a disability, combined with the employer, the hospital, that needed someone who could do that just right every time because of the seriousness of what was involved with that. That was finding an ability out of something that otherwise is viewed as a disability. Project Search provides that opportunity for people to get a real chance to try out different areas of work, to take your talents and your abilities and apply them in unique ways. And part of it as well is not just with family and loved ones, but to open the eyes of employers across the state and let them know that through things like Project Search and other programs like that, we can help identify people to fill the positions we vitally need to fill in this state. See, the good news is over the last 5-6 years is we went from, in 2010, when we were desperately looking to create more jobs in the state, to a point now where literally in 2016, we have more people employed in the state of Wisconsin than we have in our entire history. Sunday was May 29th. That was the 168th year of our state's existence. At no point in our state's history have we had more people employed than we've had in 2016. Unemployment's at about a decade-and-a-half low, and the percentage of people working in this state is one of the highest in the country. 6 points higher than the national rate. We're at 68.8%. Why do I tell you all that? Well, because just as employers in this state, more than anything today, what I hear from employers all the time is, I need people to fill positions I have open today. And if I'm going to add more positions, I need the confidence to know that I can fill those positions. And so now more than ever, we live in a time where we can't afford to have anybody on the sidelines. If we've got people in our state who are willing and interested in working, who are physically and mentally capable of working, and in this case through things like Project Search, we can make the adjustments and accommodations to open up those opportunities. And when we do that, what you found at Riverview and others find across the state is the folks who've gone through programs like this are oftentimes some of the best, most motivated, most productive employees that our various employers have when they participate and help with folks who've gone through Project Search. In fact, statewide, we have an 87% placement rate. 87% of the people statewide who go through this program are employed within the first year. That's better than the national rate. Nationally, Project Search is at about 73%. And anyone who's ever worked with job training programs here or anywhere else around the country knows that 87% is incredibly high, no matter what the program, in terms of placement for worker training and workforce development issues. And so Project Search is incredibly successful. Today, you're another shining example of that. And again, you're not only providing opportunities for yourselves, you're opening the doors for opportunities for many more people to come here in Wisconsin Rapids and in this region, and really through expanded opportunities all across the state. So today I wanted to come on behalf of all of us in the state of Wisconsin, tell you congratulations, tell you we're proud of you, and we know that one of the best things that comes out of a program like this is you get to share the dignity that comes from work. The confidence that you've got, the skills that you've developed are things that you can now apply going forward and share in the dignity that comes from work. I've got 2 sons who are in their 20s, and one of the things I tried to teach them over the years is the key to life is trying to figure out what you love to do and figure out a way to get somebody to pay you to do it. Figure out the thing that you love, the things that you love, that you're excited about, figure out a way that you can make a living off of that. And that's exactly what things like Project Search are doing, are taking out. And for each and every one of you, I read through the program in advance, they send me an advance copy. I got to see the quotes about each and every one of you, from all the different people that you worked with, and the joy that you brought to them, the excitement that they had, the confidence they have in you. That didn't just come from your family, that came from people who got to work with you over at Riverview Hospital. And you're going to do incredible things in the future because you are well prepared, you've got the skills and the education you need, you've got the confidence through this program. You're going to have an exciting time in the future, and we welcome you with open arms to share in that dignity that comes from work going forward. Congratulations.
If I could have the graduates please stand. P is for Proud Pioneers. I'm proud to present this fantastic group of young adults to you this evening. I can't even tell you how excited I am for each of them as they start the next step in their career journey. They have all grown this year in one way or another, and I am delighted to call each of them my friend. Through Project Search, they have learned their place in this community. They have gained skills, made friendships, and even more, proven to themselves that they can be successful. I am the Project Search instructor.
R is for reliable. I have learned that being reliable is important because my department depends on me. They count on me to show up, do my job correctly, and always with a smile on my face. Every job they ask me to do has a purpose and is helpful to the department. So I need to give 110% all the time. I'm a Project Search intern.
O is for observe. I spend my day observing these young adults. I watch them succeed, I watch them struggle, and I watch them problem solve. In just a few short months, I have seen growth. These individuals have learned to deal with trials, tribulations, goods, bads, and greats. They have learned to work through problems and work through learning new skills. I have watched these young people go from walking down the hall with their heads down to greeting others and spending time with their coworkers. They truly have made an impression on my life and the lives of everyone they have met this year. I am a Project Search job coach.
Right, J is for join. During my time at Project Search, I have been able to join their team. They have welcomed me into their community, and for that I am grateful. I have made many friends. I have made friends that I hope to keep for a lifetime. I am a Project Search intern.
E is for experience. I have gained many new skills that will help me as I have become an adult. I have been given the opportunity to work in departments that I never knew existed. I am able to work side by side with experts in their field and learn from the best. My coworkers have reached out and taught me skills that will make me successful in my future job. I am a Project Search intern.
C is for cool down or be cool. I have learned the importance of a cool down moment. I have learned how to work through issues or problems that I face at work. My problems come up. I try hard to take a deep breath and continue to move forward. I know that I must work through issues and keep working because my co-workers need me. I am a Project Search intern.
T for trusting. I know not that being trustworthy is one of the most important qualities in a person. I know that you have to own up and tell the truth always. Sometimes telling the truth is hard and can make me feel rotten, but I know it always what I am a practice intern.
S is for speaker. I'm a walking billboard for Project Search. I help to create an elevator speech that helps me remind others the importance of this program. I have presented at places like the school board, Rotary Chamber, and many more. I stand up in front of others and talk about how much this program has helped me grow. I am a Project Search intern.
E for excellence. I have learned to be excellent in each task I do. I work to show others that I can get and do a great job and get better each day. I work to show others that with each task I do, I learn and grow. I aim for perfection and put forth my best efforts each and every day. I am a Project Search intern.
A is for accountability. My teacher and job coaches hold me accountable. They help me to make good decisions and own up to the mistakes I make. They challenge me and question the things I do. They always have an opinion, but I know they just want what is best for me. It is their job to help me learn how to be a better person. I have also learned that it is okay to tell people when you are wrong. If I make a mistake, I may feel embarrassed, but I know it is important to be the best me possible. It is okay to make mistakes. It is even more okay to admit those mistakes. I am a Project Search intern.
R is responsibility. I am responsible for me, my actions, and my behavior. I am responsible to show up each day. I am responsible for my mood. I am responsible for finding my own transportation. I am responsible for making sure I look good for work. I am responsible to show up on time. I am responsible to be my best. I am responsible to make it through my weaknesses and challenges I may face. I am responsible for me. I am a Project Search intern.
C is for confident. I used to be quiet and shy and not say a lot. But during my time at Project Search, I have been able to come out of my shell. I know I have to step out of my comfort zone and talk, and take on any task that comes my way. I want to do things on my own to show those around me that I am comfortable. I wear a smile and sit up straight. I'm an adult. I will get a job. I'm a Project Search intern.
H. Eyes. I tell the truth all the time, ever when it's hard. I know the parents' home, show, hospital. I get trusted with careful hospital. Get trusted with control, tuition. I get trusted with have my own self-key. I get trusted by patients. I get trusted to be myself. I'm a Project Search intern.
I, interested. I have learned a lot about myself and my needs. I found out my preferences and jobs that interest me. I also found out about jobs that don't interest me. I now know my dream job and other jobs that I can do to help build my resume. It can take other learning experiences before I can do my dream job. I am a Project Search intern.
N is for noticeable. We are known as the Blue Crew throughout the hospital. Our wave of blue shirts have showed that we are a part of Project Search. They show that we are here to help and serve. We learned about first impressions and how important it is to make your yourself noticeable in a good way. I am a Project Search intern.
D is for thinker. I've learned how to problem solve. My instruction and goal coaches help me process and work through issues or challenges that come up. They question me to help me get at my answer on my own. They encourage me to think and process through the situation. They say that is what adults do. I'm a project search intern.
E for employable. I have worked really hard all year to become employable. I have worked in the department's learning skills. I have worked in the classroom making my resume. I have worked on learning how to fill out applications and write a cover letter. I have worked hard to make sure I do everything I can to make myself employable. I had to practice, practice, practice. But I know with these skills I have gained, I am one step above others in the community who are looking for jobs. I am a project search intern.
R is for remember. We have had so many memories throughout the year. We have dealt with sadness, frustration, happiness, success, and a lot of laughter. It is hard to believe we are at the end, but do you remember our journey to this point? It all started in September. Do you remember riding in the cab for the first time? It was a scary moment, but not as nerve-wracking as starting our first internships. We met so many new people those first few days. Can't believe we remembered all of their names. We spent our fall at the Honor Flight football game, helping with the hospital food drive, and volunteering at the neighborhood table. As winter snuck up, we made ornaments to be displayed on the Christmas tree in Madison. We journeyed to the Capitol and even got to explore around a bit. We ended the 2015 year with our potluck celebration with our families, supervisors, and staff. We also were able to join the hospital auxiliary by attending the Love Light ceremony, especially because we made sure that each one of those bulbs worked. The next year came and we were off to our second rotation. Gosh, was that ever hard. Remember how adjusting was so difficult and we didn't want to leave our first internships? A new year brought many new firsts for us. We received the Shining Star Award for Project Search, such an accomplishment on our very first year. Many of us did the polar plunge for the first time, and even Jane said she would do it again next year. We had our first intern hired through Advanced Janitorial. Happy dance, everyone! Woo! Woo-hoo. All right. Soon, a much-needed break came when spring approached. Then the real game was on, finding jobs. We started by getting IDs so we were ready. Cabretti even inquired and asked, "Excuse me, madam, is it true that donating your body parts will save other lives? Because that is both disgusting and amazing at the same time." So, once we had this established, the interview practice began. I swear we did an interview every single day. I would always remind everyone that the most important thing to do in an interview is to listen to all the questions first. Austin also added, "Don't pass out." Thank goodness we now know this. Spring brought on a new group of 12 interns. We became mentors to the 2016-2017 Project Search intern class. We had events such as dinner at El Mescal, ice cream at Culver's, and many summer events are planned. We finished May with 2 more hires in the books. Happy dance, everyone! Woo! Okay. We finished our year making our final memories on our class trip, which was yesterday. So many things have happened, but in the end, great memories were made. Always remember, never forget, I am a Project Search job coach.
And it's been noble. I've shown others around me that I can work. I've shown others around me that I am up to the challenge. I've shown others around me that I am one step above the rest. I deserve a change, and I know now that with my skills and abilities that I have learned through Project Search, that I have a special mark on myself that others don't. I have a special skill set that other people looking for jobs don't have. I am a Project Search intern.
S, successful. All in all, this year has been more than successful. These young adults have learned more than work skills. They have learned to be part of a team. They have learned social skills. They have learned independent living skills. They have learned. Each and every one of them has grown and leaves here today a different person. As a team, we feel confident that these individuals are ready for the workforce and look forward to seeing where their future leads them. Thank you to Aspirus Riverview Hospital for welcoming us into your business. Thank you to the Wisconsin Rapids and Nakusa School Districts for supporting the teacher and students. Thank you to ODC for job coaches and student support. Thank you to DVR for helping students prepare for transition. Thank you to CCCW and IRIS for support for our students and seeing that Project Search is essential to their clients' programming. Thank you to the parents for supporting our staff and, more importantly, your young adult. Thank you to everyone who in some way has worked, helped, talked, or been lucky enough to encounter one of these 12 young people that stand here today. Last but certainly not least, thank you to the interns who are the leading force in this project. Thank you for your efforts, time, and commitment. Thank you for helping kickstart this program and making our first year a true success. You indeed will be missed. I am a Project Search job coach.
I am Lisa Skiba, Director of Rehabilitation Services at Aspirus Riverview Hospital. Thank you for inviting me to address the graduates this evening. This is a night filled with memories for the interns, as well as your coworkers at Aspirus. The Project Search program was brought to Aspirus Riverview in the winter of 2015. The team worked with Jane and Christina to create the program and present it to the department directors. At first, there were many questions. We have so many rules at the hospital. How are the interns ever going to follow all of them? And we had to think about rules about privacy all the time with our patients. I've been at Riverview for over 20 years, and it took my father all 20 years to figure out that when he asked me if Uncle Joe's in the hospital, I'm not going to tell him. So I was wondering how, we were wondering how the interns were really going to understand that they couldn't talk to their families about their neighbors or their friends they saw at the hospital. But we were told you were learning that in the classroom, and that answered all of those questions. But then some of the directors were reluctant to have an intern in their department because anytime you have someone new in the department, it creates more work for you. We have to teach you how to do your job. We have to watch you perform the job. We have to give you suggestions or tell you what we'd like you to do better or when you did a job well done. And all of that takes time during our day. Again, the Project Search team reassured us having an intern in our department would be a good thing. And you know what? They were right. For all we were worried about, this is what actually happened. We had interns who learned the job and did it very well. They took care of tasks and gave the employees more time to do other work and take care of their patients. Aspires Riverview is a great place to work. Many employees have been there over 20 years. And when that happens, it's easy to do the work the same way we've always done it. But our interns were fresh eyes in the department that asked questions we never thought of. And sometimes when we had to explain to you why you were doing the job a certain way, it made us wonder, is that the best or the easiest way to do it? When you work with your coworkers for a long time, it starts to feel like a family. And sometimes the people we have the least amount of patience with is our family, right? Okay, so the interns came in our department with smiles and enthusiasm, and were just so excited to be at work every day. And that attitude spread to the rest of your coworkers, which meant more smiles and more kind words between employees. Most importantly, you showed us what real determination is. That when anyone is faced with a challenge, if you think about what makes it hard and you figure out a solution, you can accomplish a lot. In fact, we were so pleased with the work our interns performed in our department, we decided we needed to have someone to do that work on a regular basis. So therefore, we have hired Jordan Markley as an employee in the outpatient rehab department, and Jordan will become Jordan starts his new job on Monday. I hope. So even though this is your graduation, it feels like it's Aspires Riverview special night also, because we learned so much as well. So thank you for your patience as we figured out how to be good instructors for you, our interns. Thank you for taking such good care of our patients and our buildings. Thank you for inspiring us to be the best kind of co-workers that we can be. And all the employees of Aspires Riverview Hospital, thank you for your hard work, your determination, and your enthusiasm. We wish you the best as you graduate tonight, and we can't wait to hear what the next chapter brings for you. Congratulations.
Good evening, I'm Ron Rasmussen, the very proud principal of Lincoln High School, and this is an awesome night this evening from the planning stages over 2 years ago with our planning group. You know, some are in the front row, some are over here. Our steering committee has really come together, and that's been probably the highlight, I think, of all the new project search sites in the state. I think we've been really one of the closest together on the same page, all for trying to benefit your sons and daughters and the youth of our community. And that's been pretty much the highlight. Many of these students walked the halls of Lincoln for years. Some I didn't get to know until the beginning of this year, and some I think have adopted me as their building administrator now that I didn't get to know them until they walked in the hospital in September, but it's been awesome. This evening it's our time to present their project search certificates, as well as some of them will also be receiving their diplomas from Lincoln High School as a graduate of the class of 2016. So our first project search graduate is Tabitha Reeds. Jordan Markley. Taylor Kreiner. Cabretti Ross. Anthony Thames. Emily Moore. David Agee. Dakota Allwarden. Ryan Wills. Nicole David. Austin Mathewson. And last but not least, but he promised me a smile, Colton Pierce.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina Williams. I'm the employment coordinator at Aspirus Riverview Hospital.
Good evening. My name is Jane Walzak, and I am the manager of Employee Health and Staff Education at Aspirus Riverview Hospital. I would like to begin my presentation tonight by thanking you all for coming to celebrate our interns. As you already heard, we began with this project, and Christina and I were given the privilege of bringing it to Riverview about 2 years ago. When we first were given the project, we had no idea what Project Search was about or what bringing it to Riverview really meant. But then we started working with our great steering committee, and we soon developed their no worries, we got this attitude. And we started becoming pretty comfortable. We thought, yeah, we do have this, and we're ready to bring this on. But then reality hit. We met the interns. Interns, when we first met you, do you remember that first family introduction when we had the information meeting at Riverview? Then we met you again when you came in for your skills assessment. And truly, that's when reality hit for Christina and I. We were no longer working on a project that involved us writing outlines on paper or making the details on documents that needed to be forwarded. We were now working with real people, our new interns. We now had 12 interns that were looking upon us and depending on us to develop a program that would help you develop job skills and make you ready and prepare you for future employment. When you arrived into our organization September 1st, and I know the people in the audience will attest to this, you instantly won the hearts of our employees. We all appreciated the energy and positive attitudes you brought with you each and every day you came to work. You wanted to be part of our organization, and you wanted to work hard there. I will never forget that first month of orientation that we spent together. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. Your enthusiasm continued as you went to your different intern sites. We enjoyed seeing you working in the different departments. We enjoyed seeing the ways that you gave us. When you were way down the hallway, you would wave to us as you were heading to lunch or heading back to the classroom. We will miss your smiles and the spirit you brought to our organization. Yes, Christina and I worried if we had developed a program that would benefit you, but what we did not realize is what bringing you into our organization would do for us. To you graduates, the first historical Project Search graduating class in the history of Aspirus Riverview Hospital, we say thank you and good luck. We hope this year has brought you as much joy and pride that it has for all of us. Thank you.
There are many, many employees at Aspirus Riverview who would love the opportunity to share their Project Search stories. So Jane and I, once again, are very honored to be able to take the stage and speak on their behalf. The following are some comments that our staff has shared with us regarding this year's interns and the project itself. Describing the interns diligent and very detail-oriented, enthusiastic and committed to doing things right, a positive attitude, demonstrated excellence. The impact on the staff was uplifting. Best smiles ever. Always makes a point to say hello. Very conscientious. Takes pride in a job well done. Works until the very last minute. And a remarkable program that has helped me in immeasurable ways this year. So looking at this list from an employer perspective, it occurred to Jane and I that these are often what we refer to as soft skills. They separate a good employee from a great employee. Soft skills ordinarily can't be taught. You either have them or you don't. And I want to say to all of the Project Search interns, you certainly have it. So any prospective employers in the audience, I know there's still a few looking for a job. I had to do that. So to this year's interns, job well done. We're so proud of you. You've shown us that you will make a good employee, and we know that you'll go out there and do great things. So ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the graduating class of 2016.
I know I've been going through changes, and which way to turn wasn't clear. It seemed I was lost in the strangeness, when all that I needed was here. I thought I was headed for nowhere, but everything's not like it seems. 'Cause life is a test, but it's all for the best, and all that it takes is a dream. I believe in me, and the feeling sets me free, 'cause I'm all I need to be. I believe in me, but it took you to make me see I have everything I need, 'cause I believe in me. Thanks for not making it easy and letting me make my mistakes, 'cause that's the only way I'll become what I'm meant to. And now I know how much that takes, but I believe in me, and the feeling sets me free, 'cause I'm all I need to be. I believe in me, but it took you to make me see that I've everything I need.
enough for coming this evening and celebrating with us. I am truly going to miss these 12 individuals on the stage. They've become my children. And I'm really sad to see them go, but I'm super excited to see what they have in store in this next chapter in their lives. So if you would like to join us out in the hall for cake and beverages, that would be fantastic, and thank you again.